you all know by now, or many of you know. Paintings by Carolyn Ann Watts, who suffered from depression and who died from suicide almost 5 years ago. And when she passed, her sister, Cheryl Maxwell, is it safe to say you knew why you were here?
Yeah.
Yeah. When she passed and Cheryl discovered dozens and dozens of paintings by Carol and Ann, I'm going to tell that story.
Yeah.
Okay? So, you went into the apartment, had no idea that she had this incredible body of work, and you knew this was a body of work.
Right.
And Cheryl thought, I must do something with this. And Cheryl knew nothing about art. She just knew she had something. So then you went to the place where you knew they would know about art, which is the National Gallery in Washington. Okay? She just walked in like somebody going to the National Gallery. And you know, I don't know how many of you have been there, but they have like this big desk rotunda area. And she went in, right? And you said really loudly, what did you say?
Somebody help me.
Is that what you said?
That's right.
Somebody help me. And the person who first helped you was the guard,
They
right?
were getting ready to help me out the door. Yeah. Right.
And then what happened?
Right. But fortunately, someone behind the desk called to the office on the upper floors, and this person came down and approached me and said, "What's going on here?" And then I proceeded to tell that person that my sister had committed suicide, but she's left this incredible work. And fortunately, I've taken a painting or two with me to be able to show someone exactly the work that I'm speaking of. And when she saw that, she continued to let me talk. And I told her, somebody got to find how and what do I do with this? And she proceeded to list for me those things that you needed to do, an appraiser, et cetera, to get started at being able to present her work to the public.
And from that grew the Carolyn Ann Foundation with the mission of?
The mission is we want to use her work not only to present it to the public, but also because of the story that many, and I've had those young ladies who came in and they identified right away the story that she's telling through these paintings. And that story has incorporated in it mental illness. And because we know that this was an issue in our family, and we know it's an issue that other families are dealing with as well, we have to educate ourselves around it, and we can use her art to do that, and that's exactly what our purpose has been.
So when I met Cheryl, we kind of found each other about 6 months ago because there was an article in the Sun from an exhibition they had at Chase Brexton, and I was starting the New Day campaign, and we both kind of heard about each other at the same time. And when we got together, I thought, well, the Carolyn Ann story is amazing, but even more amazing to me is Cheryl's story in relationship to Carolyn Ann. And one of the themes of the New Day campaign is what love looks like when challenged by mental illness and addiction.